It's been a couple of days since I got back from Leeds Festival, the first proper festival I have ever been to. Yes, I still have it on my wrist. I have decided that I want to make a video about festivals, or at least my experience with this festival in particular, and I'm going to do that using the acronym of festival, because I'm an English literature student and a bit of a geek. So, we'll start with F. Food. If you have any idea of what you're going to eat when you go to a festival, you're lying. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you're just very well prepared. But I had bratwurst for lunch and chips for tea, and bananas and shrimp sweets in between. Also, we bought digestive biscuits, and I was eating a few of those during Biffy Clyro. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird image, isn't it? We were further back. Expenses! I had to buy proper boots. I did take boots, but the wrong kind of boots. A waterproof kind of coat and a bag, because I then needed to carry all these things around, and I also broke one of my travel bags, not during this trip, but during a different trip. And then there was the cost of the food when you were there. Also with traveling, booking hotels, booking tickets for trains, you get the gist. Sleeping. I stayed in a hotel with my friend Hannah. We are quite anxious and nervous people sometimes, and so the hotel seemed like the best idea for our mind sake and for being first timers sake. So yeah, and I'm 100% okay with that. There should be no stigma around using a hotel for going to listen to a music festival. It was comfortable and it was nice, and I got to watch Princess Diaries one of the nights, and there was tea, even if it was subpar Tetley. Up your tea game. Speaking of tea, timing. For me, there were trains to catch, buses to catch, times to check into hotels, times to check out of hotels, times for the festival to start. I don't know if that's the one, whatever. There were a lot of times, and then also the acts. You've got to make sure that you don't have any overlapping ones, and if you do, which ones you're going to go to. There will be a schedule released before your festival of choice. Interest. You have to incorporate this with the timings to make sure that you get to see the acts you want to see, to be near the front, to be at the back, whatever you want. Voice, you may lose it. Acts, so I'm basically just going to tell you the acts I saw. State Champs by accident. They were alright. We then made our way over to Isaac Gracie because he was the first person that we had scheduled in. And he was beautiful in all kinds of ways, and adorable because he broke his guitar strap and forgot the lyrics to one of his songs, but it's okay because no one was really blaring along with him because he's quite new, and also his songs aren't that they're kind of slow and sad and personal and lovely, and it was all beautiful. Then we went to Def Havana and they were amazing. Matt, was it? Bled all over his guitar. Then in between times when we were getting some food or waiting around, I can't remember what was happening. We were listening to Five Finger Death Punch on the main stage. Don't know how that happened, but my favourite part was seeing a girl blowing bubbles right next to it. Then it was the Viola Beach tribute, and if you don't know about that, please look it up. It was so sad but so beautiful, and a wonderful memorial for them. Then was the Vaccines, Fall Out Boy and Biffy Clyro, and I'm not going to talk about them separately because literally they all have amazing stage presence and great vocals. I loved them, and they were just so great, so interactive, fun, especially the Vaccines frontman, great facial expressions. For Fall Out Boy, it would be Pete's inspirational talks, and then Biffy was very strange, but great. Simon, I think the frontman, is very eccentric, and I do love that, and I love his hair. I had such a good time, and I love the act, and I've probably rabbited on for far too long. The last one is L, and it's for love. You've paid all this money to see these acts and go to this place, and the atmosphere is amazing. You just vibe, and it sounds so to say it, but you vibe off of other people, and it just becomes this amazing experience, and I'm very happy I went. And if you ever get the chance to go and you want to go, go for it. Try something new today. So, isn't that Sainsbury's or something?